Carpenters Apprentice special 2-part edition because we want to celebrate this beautiful young entrepreneur who is doing some stuff for the CBD community here in San Antonio. Sir, can you tell folks more about the various products you have here?
Yeah, so we kind of focus on all aspects of CBD products. My buddy Amir has went ahead and made this isolate from San Antonio. So it ranges from $250 all the way to $3,000. I used to work very heavily with Amir and a lot of his nicotine products. We sold at a lot of different conventions. I did a lot of vape juice kind of conventions with him, and he segued into CBD products also. So what we specialize in is that there's two parts of CBD. There's going to be full spectrum products and isolated products. So we kind of focus on isolated products, which are going to be 100% THC free, all going to be coming from industrial hemp plants in Colorado with our isolate. So this is going to be like the answer to a lot of truck drivers, a lot of military personnel. You see a lot of people selling a lot of CBD products, but how many of them are actually like 100% free of THC? So these are going to be all just isolated just to kind of focus on like your neurological state, pain, inflammation, kind of getting you to get rid of some of that anxiety or PTSD. So we do these ones right here. I wanted you to go ahead and try one of these ones. I got a 250 one right here that I could pop open for you.
That sounds good. But actually, to keep the interview moving, we're going to have another person taste test. God, I hate that I have to be the host right now. I so badly want to be a taste tester. Okay. Sis, come on back. And my sis will taste it while we go on to the next product and give us a review.
Yeah, so just to show you how clear it is like that.
Oh,
sometimes you get some, some isolated CBD products that look very crystally. This is going to be so clear. You're not going to see any cloudiness. And if you want to just go ahead and just drop that underneath your tongue, let me know how it tastes.
Yeah, me too. Sir, what's the next product that we have on the lineup?
All right, so then we also do some business with some people out of Colorado, and we went ahead and got their coffee. Bees Knees does coffee, also bath bombs. They're going to have 60 milligrams of CBD inside of their bath bombs. This is my favorite one. This one right here is going to be Aqua di Gio. It's a Giorgio Armani fragrance.
Oh,
and this one's for the
be
ladies.
Pulling all of them.
This one's for the ladies right here. It's called Love Spell, which is a Victoria's Secret emulation. And we went ahead and also got some other options as far as gummies. We picked up the Smokies, and we distribute them here in Texas. Smokies going to be one of the only vegan options as far as CBD vegan gummies. So a lot of people definitely don't like gelatin, so we got something for them. We also went ahead and started infusing CBD in honey. So I was going to a actual beekeeper's facility inside of Seguin, and I was extracting honey, me and my partner Marcel. We went out there and we were trying to figure out how to isolate honey so that it doesn't separate and crystallize. So we would buy a bunch of honey, and we would put in the inside the honey suits, and then we would go ahead and we would extract the honey. And then I went ahead and told my cousin what I was doing. He was working for a beer company here in San Antonio, and he was like, hey, my coworker who bottles and packages beer with me has like a bunch of bees, and he makes CBD honey. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, where can I meet this guy? So I went ahead and met him, and he was telling me, look, man, I've been through exactly what you've been through. It turned out that the place where I was getting my honey from, he owned all the bees inside of that actual facility, and the government gives you grants if you're going ahead and house bees, and you're an actual cultivator of preserving the lives of bees. So the actual place where I was getting the honey from, these were his bees. So I went ahead and talked to him. He's like, dude, I've already been there. Let's go ahead and work together. Let's try to go ahead and formulate a CBD honey that doesn't separate. So we went ahead and made it creamed honey. So this is actually the creamed honey, and it has 250 milligrams of CBD inside of it. You want to go ahead and...
Okay, before I give this to you, sis, how was the tincture?
So, okay, I'm going to be real honest with you. Before, the only CBD drops I've had, I won them, right? And I gave the whole bottle to him because I didn't like the taste so much.
Right.
It was but this, almost no taste. I was honestly surprised. I was like telling myself I was going to have to like withhold my reaction, but really, no, you can't taste it at all. So I really like that.
Yes, ma'am. Awesome. Thank you.
And we'll check in with Julia. How long will it take for her to feel any kind of relief?
So that's only 250 milligrams. The way that CBDs work, as far as CBD, it goes off your body mass. So it depends on how much you weigh. This is very, very minimal. It's 250 milligrams. We go up to 3,000 milligrams. So as you can kind of tell, it depends on your actual pain level on a scale of 1 to 10, or your anxiety level to 1 to 10. Within a couple of minutes, she'll be able to feel a little bit more easier going. She'll just start, kind of mellowing out. She'll be super calm. No psychoactive effects, just all inflammation on the body. So.
And as for me with this honey, Oh my God. Oh my God. If it wouldn't have been ridiculous to lick the fuck out of this spoon, I would have definitely done it, man. This shit tastes delicious.
Thank you, man. Greg's great with the honey and also with the bees. And we went ahead and made a different option, which is going to be turmeric. It's going to be a spiced honey. I'm really big on like Pinterest as far as like looking for different ways to.
Bro, that sounds gross though.
No, I mean, check it out. So I was doing cayenne pepper, honey, and lemon, and I would just go ahead and drink it naturally with like warm water, and it would cleanse out your actual body. It would give you a kind of like a warm sensation, but you feel like you're burning off the ugly stuff inside. So we formulated this turmeric honey to get rid of some of the inflammation inside of your body and also kind of sweat out some of the bad stuff inside. So we do it with turmeric also. That's one of my favorite ones. You just put it with some water or some milk, warm it up, drink it, cleanse out your body, feel better.
All right, so what are these up here? These look really pretty.
Yeah, so my buddy Shane is based out of Oregon. Him and his brother started doing actual tea. So they made CBD tea. They have probably the best CBD tea on the market. They have now they have 6 different options, but the original 4 that they have was Golden Dream, which is like kind of a benefit for getting better sleep at night. We have Buddha's Berry, which is going to be primarily just geared towards creativity. Mellow Mint is going to be for your regulatory digestive system, and then also the Chai Awakening is going to be for your mental health and mental energy instead of like alternative to coffee. But we also got the coffee too, but not everybody likes coffee, so that's one's going to be a pretty good option for that.
Man, brother, you know what I kind of hate about these interviews is every time I go to one of these businesses, I always say I'm just going to interview them, but then I end up becoming a customer. And you know what? You're like convincing me with every new product. Maybe it's this damn honey you gave me. Yeah. All right, brother. So can you tell us more about something that I don't know anything about, but thank goodness we have some people here to comment on?
Yeah, so this is going to be our PMS roll-on. That was kind of something that we wanted to kind of introduce into San Antonio, into the market, because I saw suppositories were a really big thing when I was in California. And since then, we formulated our suppositories too. So now we have suppositories too, and they're all vegan. Going to be ideal for any type of pain inside of your stomach, back, or in your pelvis.
Hey, real quick, what is a suppository?
Suppository is going to be a capsule that you go ahead and put inside of your self. Some ladies put them inside of themselves in the front or in the back, but it ideally is going to target your pain. So if you have any type of like for instance, like my friend Alex, like she has endometriosis, so it's going to be like geared towards the pelvis and also your uterus. So you kind of put it inside there, get rid of some inflammation for the time of the month. Unlike us, we don't ever have that, but the women definitely, that's a big problem. So something to kind of allow them to be a little bit more easier during their workday or just daily life.
Bro, if I had to shove something in myself once a month just to get some relief, I'd be pissed. Sis, how happy are you to find this?
So this is a really cool product. It smells a little bit minty, which I wasn't expecting. Do you want to smell it?
Oh, wow.
Honestly, I think I just put it on, so I don't know if it's working yet. But I would say that this is definitely something that would come in handy. Not only for during the time of the month, but some people get mid-cycle cramps, so you definitely need something like that on hand if you have bad cramps.
Yeah.
So one of the big things is like, obviously I don't have PMS. So when we formulated this, I was like, man, I need to find like a group of women, like strong women who are about that lifestyle. So I went to the Normal Association. I load them all up with a whole bunch of PMS roll-ons. And I was like, just give me your feedback. Like, let me know what y'all think. All the ladies gave me 5 stars. They were like, dude, I put this all over me. I gave it to my daughter. And a lot of people get it for the kids, for the younger women, adolescents, for the fact that they just started their menstrual cycle. They never ever had a period. And they're just like, in pain. And it's just horrible. So a lot of people get these for their daughters. I have grown men who come like, I need this for me, I need this for me. But this is going to be ideally what I gave to them at the Normal Association, and they all gave me back 5 stars except for one lady. And the one lady told me, she was like, I'm going to give you 4 out of 5 stars. And I'm like, why? She's like, because it's not scented. And I was like, well, that's kind of dumb. Like there's a lot of people who are allergic to certain scents or come with their own fragrance or their own scent. So I was like, well, let's go and lay back on the scent. We're just focusing on just pain and getting rid of your cramping, fatigue, and actual like bloating, as far as you getting really, kind of full of water weight and such. So we went ahead and rolled this out. Everybody loves it. I hope one day I'll be able to give it to one of my family members, my daughter, or maybe my wife, and they'll be able to kind of reap the benefits from it. Until then, I'm just going to keep giving it to your sister and my cousins, and we're going to keep on trucking. The funny thing is, like, when you tell older women, you're like, oh, we do a PMS cream, and they're like, that's cute. That's real cute. Like, because they don't have PMS anymore. They're on the actual opposite end of the spectrum, so they're going through menopause menthol and it's like hot flashes. So that's why it's cool like that. It's a menthol. So some ladies get really hot. So you don't want to be hot. Like, why would you have icy hot on you when you're like already going through it? So we did it with a little bit of menthol to give you a nice little kind of peppermint feel to it, give you a cool sensation and alleviate those muscles so they're not so tight.
Brother, okay, so we got probably a minute or less, so let's wrap it up and talk about these here dog biscuits or the beard oil or the soap or the magical ducks. What else do you guys sell?
Let's talk about the dog biscuits real quick. So those are going to be dog biscuits that I was carrying out of Colorado, and those actually have grain in them and honey, 5 milligrams of CBD in those ones. But when I started selling them, I started realizing that a lot of dogs have allergic reactions to grain. So I went ahead and found me a chef from San Antonio. He was a really popular chef, used to be at the Big on the Banks, and I told him, I was like, look, man, I need like an all-natural option for dogs, like something that's made out of flour, something different, you know? So we started formulating these new dog treats. So they're going to be called Dog Gang Biscuits. You're seeing it first. No one has really ever seen these yet, but these have 10 milligrams. They're going to be coming 3 in a pack, or you can get 10 in a pack, and we're going to start selling these ones for all sizes of dogs, all size of dogs. But yeah, ideally, you just give the biscuit to the dog. You can get rid of like anxiety, separation anxiety, hypertension, dogs that don't like thunder, lightning, dogs that are a little bit kind of restless when you're trying to groom them. So we went ahead and formulated this with a little bit of basil, also a little bit of essential organic oil for the dogs who have bad breath. We love Pomeranians, and all our dogs have like the worst breath, but they're like the cutest. So we went ahead and knocked this out and went ahead and made these biscuits. So that's a new thing that we have coming out, and I'm excited about that.
And how can folks get a hold of you guys or find any of these products? Because, guys, we didn't even have time to cover all of them, but they even have a fucking breath spray.
Yeah, the breath spray is really good. Satisfy's done a really good job with formulating that for like kind of at work presentation, stage anxiety, such like that, so you can kind of be able to do a little bit better.
And how can people buy this?
Okay, so we have a website called www.mycbdb.com, and then we're also located on the miracle that is Instagram. It's going to be at MyCBDB, and you can also go ahead and come and see us at Brick in San Antonio every Sunday, and then you can follow us online. We are also in Austin, Texas every third Saturday at the Independence Brewery. We also do a couple pop-ups at the Hops and Grain Brewery, and then we do a pop-up in the Montrose area in Houston, Texas. So you could go and see the CBDB H-Town and follow them and see what they got going on.
Well, that's fantastic. You guys always support these entrepreneurs that are coming up. They're paving the way for you know what. So take it easy. We'll see you soon.